Yeah, the last video was kind of rambling, so I thought I'd do this video just quickly on one point of who has the burden of proof. Because I agree with you. If I come up to you and say there is a God, prove to me he doesn't exist, burden of proof's not on you. But that claim that's saying, well, I don't believe in God is free from being asked of, well, prove it. Um, that's not consistent with even that own stream of thought, because if you were to make that claim first and approach me and say, well, God doesn't exist, belief in God is illogical, um, I have every right to ask you to prove it. The words God doesn't exist are not just inherently beyond being asked for burden of proof. It depends on the situation. If I approach you and say God exists, prove it to me, and you go, well, I don't believe that, then okay, I approach you, hey, God exists, prove to me he doesn't. We didn't ask for that conversation. But if you approach me and say belief in God is illogical, that God does not exist, burden of proof is still on you. It is not on me to prove that God exists in that moment. It is on you to prove to me he doesn't, because you're the one who initiated the conversation. So really, burden of proof, who's it on? Depends on who's bringing the conversation up. But 99% of the time, where I ask somebody to prove to me that God doesn't exist, if I have ever, it's because they were the ones who first brought it up, and the burden of proof does remain on them. I think that's fair.